Hi YouTube family. Welcome to Hanging with Herfa. So happy to see you. And today we're going to talk about the secret to finding the best nanny and how to keep her. Okay? This is a very daunting thing to find the right person for you to take care of your children and to make sure that they're keeping your kids safe, because that's the number one thing, right? Finding the right nanny for your kids is such an important decision, and it requires really careful consideration. I am now going to share some critical points to consider in your search. You would consider naturally previous experiences and qualifications. You're looking for nanny who might not only experience, they don't have only experience, but they have certain qualifications such as certificate or degree in early childhood education. They know about CPR, first aid, and so on. And just the natural ability to keep your kids safe. Okay. No matter how qualified the candidate is, though, you still have to point out some things to them. You have to show them how you need the task that you have to do, how you want it done, okay? Because every home is different and every family requirement is different, okay? And so you would be walking around showing the nanny things, showing her how you want the baby to be fed and what you want to feed the baby and all such things. And one thing to notice is she taking notes? It's very important because it shows that she wants to make sure that she gets it, not making any mistakes, and also to show she's paying attention. Okay, so the nanny has to be compatible with your family values as well as what the family needs. Okay, and are they willing and able to complete their tasks? Very important. What is their knowledge base? Are they knowledgeable? What methods would they employ in disciplining your children? Because when you're not there, they have to discipline your child in some way, shape, or form. How do they go about that? These are the questions you need to ask. And the methods that they tell you, is it effective? It's very important. A great nanny knows when it is appropriate to be stern and firm and when to be playful and fun. Okay? Ask for references, but do not depend too much on references. And when you get the references, keep in touch with the parent that gave you that reference and follow up, and see. Because in doing that, you will get a sense of the work ethics of the candidate, their reliability, and their rapport with the children. And here's a big one. Watch out for the personality. And Nanny's personality is a very important factor in making your final choice. How does she react to correction? One of the things you have to watch is she sullen when you show her, oh, that was not the way that it was supposed to be done? Is she sullen? Does she, just react like, I really don't need you to tell me anything. I can do this by myself. Does she act that way, or does she just say, I'm sorry, I made a mistake and you won't have to correct me on that anymore? Because that would be, instead of trying to say, give every reason why they made a mistake, just say, I made it, I'm sorry, made a mistake, I'm sorry, and I will try not to do that anymore. Look, they are going to make mistakes because we all make mistakes. Okay? So just allow for some little thing, but nothing that would put the children's safety at risk. A great nanny has an uncanny ability to connect with the children, most times on a higher level than the parents. And there are many examples I could give, I could share about, but that would make the video too long. However, I'm going to share one example. I was nanny for a baby boy and his older sister. She had started school, but he had not yet started school, but I still had to get both of them ready in the mornings because I was taking him along with taking the sister, dropping off the sister, we're coming back, okay? So I would ready him and I would put him on the bed and I would say, baby boy, don't move, okay? Stay right there, don't move. And he would stay right there. So one day his dad passed the room door, the bedroom door, and he saw his son sitting there on the bed, not moving. So I had gone now. I went now to the bathroom to take care of the little girl. And when I came back, he was right there. And the father passed again. I saw him sitting there. He said, how did you do that? What did you say? I said, I just told him to sit there and don't move. Then he sat there. And he was curious as to what I did to get the child to hear me, because the children don't listen to them at all. They do what they want to do, okay? And so that was, one of the cases that I could tell you that the children, they do listen to me, okay? There were times when the little girl would not go to bed, and they would have to say, Herfa, could you please put, the little girl to bed for me, okay? And I would do that. I was able to do that. So a great nanny is firm and stern when it needs, when it's needed, and warm, nurturing, loving, and caring overall. So the kids know you want them to be obedient in doing certain things and to have a certain level of behavior, but you love them, and you're just trying to keep them safe. And they know that. They get to, feel that from you, And sometimes the nanny is the only one that's around to hear a child's, what they have to say about school and all of that, and ask questions and get, some sort of direction as to what they should have done because such and such happened. So the nanny has to be able to be a great listener. The nanny needs to be a great listener, right? And the perfect nanny will also be very, very super conscious about your child's safety, because that's the number one thing. They have a sort of consciousness of your child's safety, and they have all the necessary to promote that safety for the child, and they are able to have that extra instinct, about keeping your child safe. There are extra things that the nannies would do to make sure that your child is absolutely safe. And the child and the parent has to also make sure that the children understand that in the absence of the parents, and sometimes the parents are right there, but if the nanny says don't, they really need to listen. So, it's so important to make sure that the children understand that the nanny is in charge when you're not there, and sometimes even if you're there. So, the nanny has a really, really great responsibility, and she should be treated with respect, love, caring, just as you would do, because she comes in your home and she becomes family. Some nannies are more than family members because of what they come in and do. They just give of themselves, You have those and when you get them, you better treat them right, okay? Because other people are watching to see how you're treating your nanny, okay? So my advice is to, when you find such a nanny, you better pay them well, because they can be snatched from right under your nose and you have to go through the searches again, okay? Pay them well. Care about what happens to them, just as they're caring about what happens to you, because they come there not to just take care of your kids, but take care of the home and everything, okay? They come and I'm going to add this. Even with all these pointers and suggestions, the most important thing is to trust your instincts. We as women are blessed with an extra sense, okay? Sixth sense, yes. And when you are choosing, make sure you feel confident in your spirit that the nanny you choose is going to provide a safe and nurturing environment for you and your children. A great nanny will come in your home and basically take care of not just your child, but you as a parent as well. If you are so blessed with such a nanny, as I said before, who does the kids' laundry, help you with the help with your laundry, keep the house neat and clean, introduce your child to a variety of foods, take out your kids to various activities, plan play dates, and you know, treat that nanny very well, as I said before. As a nanny myself, as I used to be, I always assured my employers that I wanted them to be relaxed and focused on what they are doing, right? They are to be focused on what they are doing to be productive while I'm taking care of all of them, okay? I was basically giving, in all my work situations, I give of myself, and I expect it to be treated fairly in all respects. And if you're blessed with a great nanny, don't just pay what other people are paying their nannies, because you don't know what they are doing over there, but you know what your nanny is doing. Pay her well, not depending on what the neighborhood is paying or the area is paying, but what you can afford to pay her, to show that you are recognizing the input that she's, that she makes in your family, the difference she's making, how comfortable are you when she's around, all of these things you have to consider. And after many years of service, make sure that your nanny leaves you in a way better position than she was before she came, because that's why she came, to help, to give of herself to you, and you give back what you are, what she's there for. She's working and you are getting her service. She's helping you, you should be helping her properly. Okay? A lot of nannies come in your home and they treat the job like a job. But if you are so blessed to have a nanny who cares not about the thing as a job, but as just loving on you, doing everything for you, she's not doing it as a job, because she don't. And many of the things that a nanny does, a good nanny does, it's not even part of her job, but she's just looking out for you. So treat her well in every respect. Okay? Make sure she leaves better than she came. Okay? My motto in my life is to do unto others as I would want them to do to me. And if you're really doing that, you can't go wrong. Okay? May God help you in your selection of finding a great nanny, so that you get the nanny that you can depend on for all the needs that you have. God bless you. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for hanging with her for. Remember to subscribe, to like, comment if you have a comment, ask questions if you have to ask questions, and just share. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye.